Hello there. Can you all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. How are we all today? If my voice sounds a bit weird, it's because I'm still bunged up. I'm feeling a lot better today. Awesome, you can hear me. I still have all the lurgy up in this area. But this area is gone now, thankfully. But it's like, you know, knowing like... It's like that. This is why I shaved my top lip. Because I was blowing my nose all the bloody time. And, you know, when you have face hair, it gets really irritating. That's why I look like Amish right now. Or something. What happened to my chicks? I'm assuming you're talking to someone else. But anyway, I can say my hellos first. Crazy Bunny, hello. Maureen, how's it going? Andy, welcome. Taz, welcome. Tracy Barlow, welcome. Sarah F, how's it going? Megan the Badass Virgo Viking Chick, hello there. Biro, welcome. Andy Jaggy, welcome. Toady, I loved you in Neighbours, welcome. Mike Larry, how's it going? Skeptic Paranormal Journeys, Ian Ainsworth, afternoon. Excuse me. Taz, I think I said hello. Craig Adams, how's it going? Hard Boiled Mahoney, welcome. Not Too Haunted, welcome. And I think is Steffi, welcome. Surfer Dress, hello there. James M, hello sir. I am feeling a bit better. I'm still shit, but I'm better than I have been the last 2 days, trust me. I was a horrible diseased mess the last 2 days. The party poopers are here, Dirges. Welcome. Waka Waka, welcome. Jenny J, welcome. Jesse Blueflocks, oh golly, welcome. This is why my voice is like quite still croaky. Chris Williams, how's it going? I think the Mad Worker, welcome. Mr. Gray's intro music. That is Broke for Free, by the way. He's a California artist. That particular track is royalty free. Free for anyone to use. I bloody hope so, right? But it's one of my favourite tracks. I heard it a couple of years ago on a drawing YouTube video. And I've loved it ever since. Broke for Free. Go look him up. He's really good. Peter Gajek. Or Gajek. Welcome. Excuse me. I think I got everyone, I think. Have I? Melvin, how's it going? Kathy Gallagher, welcome. Rob Morgan, how's it going? West Virginia, I would sing, but I can't today. Your left cheek is swollen a bit. I think I'm just hot and flustered. That's all. The fever is still running through my veins. Vampire, welcome. Robert L, welcome. Rob, are you the person I met outside the sandwich bar? Or not met, but you told me about the other day? Let me know. Educated Investigator, how's it going? Brian Yates, welcome. Dean Bailey, Lisa Parrington, welcome. Audio Steam, how's it going? Anthony James Travel. First time on PC in 2 weeks since my hip replacement. Bloody hell. Don't go bungee jumping, but I hope you're okay. Gene Franco's Doyon. Hello from Quebec. Nice. Blast It TV, welcome. Yasha Levi. I hope I'm saying that name right. No, we never met. Okay, sorry. Different Rob. Cassie Bullfrog, welcome. Delphine Carter, welcome. Excuse me. Paul, sup. And I think Toby's mum. How's it going, Toby's mum? I think I have everyone. Yes, I do. Lovely weather we're having in Wales. You know, it's pissing down with rain at the moment, but it's still really hot. It's still hot. From Montreal. Man flu is bloody terrible. I tell you what, women have no idea. They think we're just whiny little babies, and we are. But it's honestly, man flu can knock you for 6. I don't get ill that often, but when I do, bloody hell. I think I've got everyone now. Today I've been coding AI using Vertex. Deep machine learning ML models around recognizing cats. Cats. So far I've trained 344 cat pictures. Oh, God. Stop moaning. I don't think I've moaned that much. I probably have. But I don't think I have. John Paul, welcome. Man flu is real. I got ligma. But yeah, anyway, how are we all today? I thought I'd do a short stream. How about new scary game with your lads? With Rich, it's coming. It is coming. I've asked him, because I mentioned it the other day to Rich. I said, Rich, you were asking about you in the stream the other day. He's like, that. It's funny. And I said, would we have to, a live horror game maybe at some point? He's like, yeah, go on. That's how Rich speaks. It's funny. Cracks me up every time. Excuse me. But anyway, I want to talk about some stuff, right? End of my first vacation. I do have to throw it 3 more weeks. I know, Jen. I know. But, sorry, hang on. Sorry. I'm still ill, I almost died last night. I was within hours of going off this mortal coil. I was like, I need a paracetamol. What games are we playing at the moment? Well, me and Rich, we're playing Halo Infinite, actually. I finally got him on a Halo game, co-op. I've been trying for ages. Let's talk about stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot there's an update for Phasmophobia now I really want to try. I forgot about that. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Bloody hell. Mrs. Geek, welcome. Someone is saying I didn't see you come in though. If you are here, welcome. 1 second. I'm just catching up with chats. Mr. Bean type sound. He doesn't sound like Mr. Bean. He's just he's just funny. Vlad Tepes, welcome to the membership. I very much appreciate it. Emma Pink, what's up, nerd? How's it going, Emma? I'm going to be playing Phasmophobia tonight. Shizzer update the game. Shizzer, is that the name of the developer? I never know. Yeah, there's an update. I don't know what's involved with the update, but I'm interested to have a go. The night Standalf almost dies. Lonely Goomba, welcome. So, yeah, what was I going to talk about? Yeah, I've been sidetracked now. Oh, Mrs. Geeks, welcome. Cap Cindy, hello there. Keep hitting send before I'm tired. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Kathy Gallagher, I think I said hello. Did you die? I mean, I might have. This is probably parallel universe me right now because I died last night because of the man flu. The man flu got me. Did you have a nice few days of work? Never. Never, Jen. Oh, there's always drama in my workplace. I'm not going to go into it. This is why I always avoid it on YouTube. I'll try to. It's really hard these days. Steve, how's it going? I run out of good TV series lately. What do you suggest? The Expanse, Lower Decks, The Office America USA version. I've been binging it again the last week. I love that show. The other ones off the top of my head. Jim, welcome. I'm feeling a bit better, but I'm still stuffy up in there and stuff. But yeah, that's they're the only shows I can think of. There's loads of other shows, but I just can't think of them right now. But those are the ones you should be watching right now. I wish I could switch reality where I'm happy and stuff. Me too sometimes. The Iranian Putin, welcome. I'd like to run into the house, grab whatever cursed object it is, and kill the whole team in Phasmophobia. Thank you, Putin, by the way. I just started The Punisher. I loved The Punisher series. What's his... John Bernthal? I think he's brilliant as The Punisher. I think he's coming back. I think he's really good as The Punisher. For some reason, John Bernthal plays PTSD really well. I don't know why. He's really good. Slum by Nature, welcome. I love the new intro song so much. Oh, right. That... who is it? It's called My Crazy... something. What's it called? Because people keep asking me. It is called... Oh, sorry. Make You Cry. That's what it's called. And it's by a band called... Where is it? Where is it? Oh, shit. I've lost it. Ah, Conditional... Where is it? Conditional featuring Bry Ogle. I've never heard of them. But it's a really good song. And I get all those intro songs off Epidemic Sounds. I sub to Epidemic. And that's how you can get royalty-free music. It's a really good song. I think I just lost chat. Oh no, there it is. Sorry. Tina Prentice, welcome. Fix Source. Sent you an email in November 2020. Oh my god. I do apologize, Swords. I am shit with my personal email sometimes. I do apologize. Requiem, hello there. John Paul, another American show, Superstore. I haven't heard of that one. Claire Filer, welcome. Shandy, welcome. My kids keep telling me to watch Game of Thrones. I tell everyone to watch Game of Thrones. Partners haven't watched it. It's ridiculous. Game of Thrones is bloody awesome. And House of the Dragon, I love it. I love it. I love that Game of Thrones shit. Nexus, work or watch Mr. Grey. I can be productive. I was watching stuff in work earlier on. I mean, I shouldn't have. I should have been working, but I was watching stuff. Just noticed your shirt. You used to love that on Commodore 64. I literally just arrived today from 7 Squared. Really good site with a lot of retro t-shirts. I won this in a Twitch stream. A mate of mine. It's really good. Papa was dancing in his live stream yesterday, so we need to miss the Grey. Forgotten Indiana, welcome. I haven't watched it. Everyone should watch Game of Thrones. I think it's... Forget about the last season of Game of Thrones, right? They completely dropped the ball on that one. But the show is good. It gets ripped to pieces now because of that last fucking season. But the show is so bloody good. Was one of my favourite Spectrum games. Nice. Tantan, welcome. How's it going? No dramas. Got plenty of enjoyment from your vids these last 3 years. So I appreciate your fixed swords. So you didn't start beet farming career. Maybe. There's a lot of money in beet farming. Look at Dwight. I had fantastic news yesterday. I'm expecting your 8th grandchild. Congratulations. Well done. I saw the first episode of Game of Thrones. Not a fan. It's so good though. It's so good. Foundation. I've heard of that show. That keeps popping up on my Netflix. I think I'm going to watch that soon. Stand Against Evil. And What Do We Do in the Shadow? Is Stand Against Evil? Oh no, I was thinking of different one. I haven't seen that. I'm one of those who've never seen Game of Thrones. Sons of Anarchy. I tried that. I couldn't get into it. I don't know why. The last season of the rubbish of the Game of Thrones. The thing is, right? It was rubbish, but for different reasons of why it was rubbish. The way they should have done stuff. The story which ran out in the last season was always going to happen, apparently. But because, what's his name? Benioff and can't remember his bloody name. They wanted to run off and make a Star Wars film. They rushed it. Instead of taking another 2 seasons, which should have done, they just blew it all they load in like 6 episodes. It's so stupid. So bloody stupid. Amber Heard, aka Mrs. Stelia Turd, welcome to the membership. Appreciate it. I'm going to make a fake ghost video and see if the top 5 channels pick it. Do it. Do it. It's the thing to do. House of the Dragon was brilliant. I agree. I thought it was brilliant. Boujin, I saw the first episode of Game of Thrones after years of avoiding it and immediately binge watched the first 4 seasons over the weekend. I did the same when Game of Thrones came out. What was it, 2010? No, sorry, yeah, 2010. It came out in 2010, and my mate kept texting me, you should watch this show called Game of Thrones. Oh, I don't know, I don't want to watch like a fantasy show. It's 2 years later, I just split up with my long-term girlfriend at the time, and I was like, oh, I'll give it a go, wallowing in my own self-pity, yeah, and I binged the entire season, first season. I was hooked. It got me through some times, the Game of Thrones did. If I watch Game of Thrones and don't like it, it will haunt. No problem, Megan. You're a comedian by nature. Some months ago, you told us if the internet is not good, I will be a beat. All right, okay. This is some weird shit. Lainey and Ben were on TV. Skeptic. Lainey and Ben were on TV the other night on the Raleigh channel or the Readly channel. Really? That surprises me so well. I don't know. It's the Readly channel. Maybe it doesn't surprise me. I don't know. Really channel, yeah. Lionheart, welcome. I have one I love. I've never seen True Blood. Ring of Power. I've never watched Ring of Power. I was all up for it before it came out, and then I saw clips. I thought, I don't know. I'll get to it at some point. Angel TV that I used to love Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel. I used to love them. I loved them back in when that came out, 96, 97. Loved it. Got a bit obsessed with it. I actually read the first 2 novels of Game of Thrones. I've read the first. What was it? What's it called? Ice and Fire? Is that the first book? I can't remember. I read it. It's so long. All I got from Game of Thrones was the demented ramblings of a dirty old man. I'm trying to think what character that is. There's quite a lot of them. How's my man flu? My man flu is like, I'm a lot better. I'm still all bunged up. This is why my voice is like cracking a bit and I look like shit. But other than that, I'm alright. Ghost on Trent, welcome. How's it going? Broken Robot. Hi there, glad to catch a live stream. Welcome, Broken Robot. Maybe Lee and Ben were on Readly channel because you see their vids and say, really? Maybe. I just rewatched Dexter and The New Blood. I loved Dexter. I loved that show. I was so happy they brought it back for The New Blood, because the end of the original show was a bit weird. But yeah, I'm really happy how they ended that in the new parts. Edward McCrindle, welcome. Sab the Seeker, sup. So when you got to move? It's been extended to just under 6 months. So annoying. Hope you're good. I had a blast last year. Watched all your videos. I'm still waiting for more to get. I appreciate it, Abo. Do you know what? Right, I do actually want to talk about some stuff because all the stuff going on right now is just nuts. It's nuts. I've never known so much drama in one community over the last year. 2 years ago, rarely happened. For some reason, it's everywhere right now. It's crazy. I want to get into some stuff now. Maureen, obviously not while sick and when schedule permits. Any chance of any new exploration videos? Absolutely, Maureen. I'm so up for going out somewhere. Clarky, welcome. I really want to go out exploring stuff. I've missed it. And I started to do a bit in the summer, but I really want to go somewhere. I recently finished Alice in Borderland. I don't know what that is. It's called The Peripheral. I have not seen that. Carlitos Hued, welcome. Spooky Dookies, welcome. I swear you're moving every year. It seems like it, Megan. It does seem like I'm moving every single bloody year. It's so much fun. Lainey and Ben have gone children's TV. Bill and Ben. PSA. Yes, PSA. I literally just saw it like just before I started here now. PSA have said they're no longer doing the debunking stuff. And I do not blame them one bit. I don't blame them one bit. I would like regular videos of you and someone walking down Spooky Tunnel. Absolutely, Goomba. Absolutely. Liam G, welcome. Naomi Clark, welcome. Spookfest, I'm banned from most of the Fakers channels and now Caspersight banned me from the Discord. Just said I have evidence I wanted him to see. I don't get it. We help each other. It was probably one of the mods banning it. It probably wasn't Caspersight. I'm going to say it's probably one of the mods for whatever reason. Mods can be bloody tyrannical. You're not right, Jen. I'm only joking, Jen. You know that. If I ever come to Wales, will you explore? Absolutely. Tunnel Talks, 1 million views. I've moved 3 times here, bloody hell. Mr. Gray, you were invited to go to my haunted hotel, and if not, do you plan to go there soon? There was talk at one point a while back I was gonna go, but then it turned out I didn't. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know. I have no idea. Panaka, welcome. Any collab with Purple? Yeah. Very soon, yes. Coming soon. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I do like a video or a live video game collection behind you. Yeah. Well, I used to primarily be a video game channel up until a couple of years back. And I used to play like retro games. I own all the consoles. I'm not rich, it's just consoles I've accumulated over the years. Most of them are my original ones from when I was a kid. I love all that stuff. What do proven demons eat for breakfast? Cornflakes. Cornflakes. I said it wrong. Tyrannical moss. She knows I'm joking. Melissa Young, welcome. The only complaint I have is you don't do this often enough. Your videos kept me entertained this week through my heart catheterization. Is that how I'm saying it? I do apologize. Love that. Well, I hope you're feeling better, Melissa. I'm shadow blocked on Adam Mark. Really, I don't know who Adam Mark is. The name rings a bell, but I'm not sure who that is. Really hot. I'm unsurprised. For what it's worth, do whatever fills your cup. Life is entirely way too short for an essay. I agree. This is why I always say I try my best to stay away from it. I don't always do it. The drama I'm talking about, because I get so much in work. But I put my foot in it sometimes. And sometimes I do feel I need to say something. But Animal is sitting upright today. He had a little walk around yesterday, you know, stretched his legs, and then he just jumped back up and he's alright now. Prestatyn Pontins. I think I went there as a kid. Is Cardiff the capital city? Yes. Of Wales, I assume you're talking about. Used to be Swansea about 100 years ago. Or maybe less, but it's Cardiff now. My dog is sitting here with his legs crossed, Betty. Looking furious at you. He's like, hey, are we going for a walk or? Spent a fair bit of time in Penally when I was in the army, and there was a lot of sightings of deformed cryptids. Turns out that was just the locals. Probably. We've moved 8 times in 2 years before I bought this home, and now look at to move again. Either to the next time. 8 times in 2 years. Bloody hell. William, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Keep up the good work. Have a coffee on us. I appreciate it, William. Forgotten Indiana, again, also very much appreciated. Anyone want a Chihuahua? I'd love to have a dog. I had dogs when I was growing up. Only 2 dogs. Petra and Jay. They were the best dogs. But, because I'm in work all the time now, it wouldn't be fair on the dog to leave him in the house, him or her in the house all the time. So, that's why I haven't had a dog for a couple of years. But I do love dogs. Loved the Side-Eye Guy cameo, Dan. Do you know what's funny? Do you know what's funny about that? When he asked me, I think it was last week. He said, say what you want or I'll give you something to say. I was going to do, and this is how funny this is, right? Remember Parple's little thing where he said, I'll have a large pizza, 2 cans of Coke. He basically did a order. I was going to do that exact same thing. But then I went with what Side-Eye Guy thing. So, it was so close. Capital used to be McCliff. Interesting. I made it to Mr. Grey live stream. Casey, welcome. Julilia, welcome. I think I said hello. I can't remember. They're always the best doggos. I love all dogs. I don't care what dog it is. Big dogs, small dogs. I think they're all the best. My mates, right? Rottweilers. For some reason, they had a bloody... Well, not for some reason. I think it's because of bloody Cujo. Not Cujo. Some film years ago made Rottweilers out to be mean. My mate had a Rottweiler. 2 Rottweilers, actually. Bear and Bella. They were massive, humongous. They could rip you to shreds if they wanted to. But they were the softest, most sloppiest dogs, most playful dogs I've ever met. They were the best. I like all dogs. I don't care what dog it is. Dogs are the best. Cats are cool, but dogs, I think, are the best. I apologise if this is a personal question. Can you afford living off YouTube? No. Absolutely not. Most definitely not, Abo. If I had to survive off YouTube, I would be about 4 stone soaking wet. It wouldn't happen. SoCal Mick, welcome. Apologies if I've missed anyone, by the way. Monk Me, welcome. Morning. Almost. Dogs act how their owners train them. Sab, I have said this all the bloody time, right? When you see in the news of a nasty dog, and like, you know, this breed is nasty. I'm always the same. It's how you bring them up. I've always said that. It's how you bring them up. I've had mates with Rottweilers, Pit Bulls, Staffordshire, staff bloody dogs, can't remember the names. Big humongous dogs who, you know, in the news they're like naughty dogs. They're the most sloppiest, kind-hearted dogs I've ever met, honestly. It's how you bring them up. I've always said that. You bring the dog up to be nasty, it's going to be nasty. You bring up a dog to be the sloppy little shit, he's going to be a sloppy little shit. It's the way you bring him up. I've always said it. I'm glad other people agree with me. Sorry, the chat is skipping out. I completely got off topic where I was going to talk about. I'd love a dog. I have cats now and I love them so much. But it's not fair to have dogs in the apartment. Exactly. I got a house, obviously, for the next 6 months. But yeah, this is why I don't have a dog, because I'm in work more time than I'm in the bloody house. It wouldn't be fair on the dog to leave him at home. My cats did an Amber Turd on my bed the other day. Oh, God. I have a sewer cat. He's alright, he's kind of aggressive when I'm all alone. Nature versus nurture, exactly. What do you think about the Peru alien invasion? I think I've briefly seen stuff. Where did I see it? Mutaha. What's his name? Some Ordinary Gamers. I think I've seen a few stuff on his channel about the Peru alien invasion. God. My favourite breed is I love boxer dogs. Boxer dogs are so cool. Dogs are like kids. You can raise jerks so you can raise them to behave. Exactly. Dogs are wonderful, but I can't deal with the barking. Depends what dog. Do you know what's funny? There's a guy who lives up the road there. He got husky dogs. Love huskies. They're the noisiest bloody dogs you can ever meet, honestly. Constantly howling. Beardo, right? I'm back. Had a copyright issue to resolve. Oh yeah, your copyright strike. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I have a Staffy and she's soft. In Chaplin, welcome. I once had a bull mastiff and it was the softest dog I ever had. Beautiful dog, he was so gentle, but most people were scared of him. I know, this is what I'm saying. They're scared of dogs like that because of media. Honestly, it's crazy. Corgis, I love corgis. Like I said, I love all dogs. There isn't a dog you could say to me which I wouldn't like. I have a German Shepherd. My dog Jay was a German Shepherd crossbreed. But she mainly looked like a German Shepherd. She was the best. Mr. Grey, you into Ghostbusters or Back to the Future? Both. Both absolute classics. The first Ghostbusters film and, well, the Back to the Future series. I love them. Love them. Absolute bloody classics. Cobalt Dragon, welcome. Mutaha is funny. I like Mutaha. My dog Vanilla is very protective, but as soon as she knows you are friendly, she will annoy you with licks. The best annoyance, if you ask me. Don't believe a word. What are you on about, Jen? Have you seen the Doberman Gang? No, I have not, Tracy. I have a husky, a Samoyed and Laponian. J.A.D., welcome. Are TikTok ghosts real? Yes. 100%. I had a dream years ago that I crash landed on Peru in a plane. Really scared, but managed to softly and slowly slide into the tops of Peru. That's weird, Chris. Gotta admit. My husky talks all the time and understands every word I say. Honestly, dogs are so good one. I have two Alaskan Malamutes. Malamutes is how you say it, and they are both quite... honestly, every dog has its own character. I love them. Sailor75, welcome. Big respect to my haunted hotel. Mrs. Parple, welcome. Just saw the notification. No worries, Mrs. Parple. I was just having a bit of a debate in Parple's Discord about Thor: Love and Thunder. I love the Marvel films. I love them. I love Taika Waititi. I think he's brilliant. I was not a fan of Thor: Love and Thunder. I can't bloody say it. I was not a fan. It was too much for the meme. Too much. And I haven't seen if he's replied yet. Have a whole video of the cars from the movies. It's amazing. The real Ecto 1 from the Ghostbusters and Time Machine. Do you know what, right? What's it called? The DeLorean. I love those cars. You can pick one up now for like 12 grand, 15 grand. Apparently they were bags of shit, the cars themselves, but I would love to own one day. One day. My peeps, welcome. Leanne East Coast, welcome. Oh, my mate's American Bully is just... Oh, I hate reading that stuff. I feel so bad. Anything I read about that, I can't. Sorry. I notice you're buff. Do you train? Not as often as I used to. I used to be full like 5 to 6 days a week in the gym. And do you know what happened? Do you know what happened? Fucking pandemic happened. That's what happened. I let myself go completely during the pandemic. And it's really hard to get back into it now. I still go, but not as often as I used to. Sometimes it's better to have a dog that people won't approach. It's a pain when kids come up their face and not. Yeah, I know. I got a bounce, Sab. No problem. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome, Leon. Yes. My staffy is 8, called Pepsi. That brilliant name. She lays on her back for beta rubs. Do you know what I like with dogs? Is dogs who have human names. My father got I think it's called a Bichon Frise. It's absolutely mental, honestly. It's nuts. Just runs around all the time. His name is Norman. Norman. I love dogs with normal names. That guy's so funny. Alasa Apsu. Someone I work with got one of them. I'm sure it is. Or someone... No, sorry. Someone who goes to my local pub has one of them. Because I remember him saying that. And I was like, never heard of that dog. Lasso Apsu. Love and Thunder was not good. No, I agree. I agree. Before I go, I must point out 111 watches, 47 likes. Oh, I appreciate it, Sab. I appreciate it. Is it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. Do you see what we... I've never seen What We Do in the Shadows. I think Rich has mentioned it a few times, but I've never watched it. Oh, excuse me. Thor Love and Thunder was a sad day. Thor being my favourite character. Thor, the character, is brilliant. But the entire film was just like... It was for the memes. And it's like joke after joke. And characters who used to be smart in the other films were just dumb as shit. It was so stupid. It was like a completely separate film from all the other Marvel films. It was so weird. I just couldn't get into it. I watched it all. I almost gave up halfway through, but I thought I'll carry on watching. But it's not a film I'm going to watch again. I can put it that way. Do you think the MCU can turn it around and become a big success? MCU are, whether they've had some falls here and there, they are still a massive success. You'd be surprised. I've seen some weights in your room. Is it for looks or do you work out? The weights ain't here now. I'm assuming you're talking about my old house where I had my bench there. The bench is upstairs now. No, they're definitely not for looks. Mr. Gray, a DeLorean can't hit 80 miles per hour. It's far too slow. I've seen you drive. My car doesn't go back in time, though, Beardo. That's the problem. I had a huge Doberman called Max. When I was walking in, people would say, there's a Doberman. Max, look at me as I sniff to say, oh, shit. Jane Glover, welcome. Feeling a bit better. Still stuffy. Is that a real Beardo or an imposter? I'm assuming it's the real Beardo. Yes, it is. TJS, a friend of mine had a DeLorean. It was insanely low to the ground. Yeah, I'd love it. I've sat in one. At one of those car shows years ago. I sat in one. It was the best day ever. My daughter has a hamster named Philip. Parasolo, welcome. Apologies if I've missed anyone, by the way. My Frenchie is called Derek. I love Derek, and I haven't even seen him. My Doberman is called Dorothy. I love it. I love it. Smith Paranormal, welcome. My neighbour's dog is called Eric. See what I mean about dogs having normal names? They're the best. Honestly. What would you say if an alien talked to you? I'd be saying, how do you speak English? That's the first thing I'd say. And then, why are you here? That's the second thing I'd say. Third thing I'd say, stop putting that in my bum. Sorry, I went too far then. Oh, that went downhill fast. When When my dog had pups, we nicknamed them Keith, Baz, Tom, and Ted. Love and Thunder undermined any serious moment with a crappy joke in moments that would otherwise be impact. Exactly, Goomba, exactly. Squirrel's World, welcome. My Mastiff is named Boo. I love it. Oh, chat just skipped. Just talking about absolute nonsense. No, this is the best. My cat is named Trouble after Grimm character. Is that Trouble? I used to have a basset hound called Sergeant Murphy. Brilliant. Julie Morgan, welcome. Flaming Donut, how's it going? I have a spider called Steve. But call him Jesus. Do you know what's funny though, right? And I've said this to people who don't like spiders. When I was growing up, I didn't like spiders. I'm fine with them now. But when I was growing up, I didn't like spiders. When I was about 15 or 16, I was in my living room. And this big, massive spider came from under the... I was sitting on the floor because I always used to just watch TV sitting on the floor. I hated sitting on the settee. This massive spider came from under the TV stand, crawled by my feet. I jumped a mile, and he crawled back under. And then he did that for like 2 days. And then the third day, I thought, right, I'm going to face this. I will never hurt them, by the way. I don't like killing insects, no matter how annoying they are. I was like, I'm going to name him. And I named him Fred. Fred the Spider. And from there on, it was like, when he came out, oh, look, this Fred the Spider. I'm fine with spiders since that day. Name a spider. Name the spiders if you see them. You won't be afraid of them if you are afraid of spiders. Why this room looks like the other room? You're not the only one to say that. It's because where I live, where I moved from, I should say, it was only like half a mile down the road. All the houses look the same. They're all mining houses. They all look the bloody same. I'm probably really far behind chat now. I'm worse than Purple now. Gotta run, no worries, Leanne. Thanks for stopping by. I used to have an elk hound named Tommy. Serious question, why did you start doing videos? Well, not this channel, but the channel I had before it. I first started doing videos because it was I made what are they called? Not portfolio. What are they called? What are they called now? Oh, demo reels. Sorry, demo reels for because at the time back in 2008 or 9, I was doing a 3D animation course, 3D animation game design course. That's what I was doing. So I created a YouTube channel to put up my demo reels and my 3D modeling, and that's how I started doing YouTube videos. And then about 3 years after that, I made this channel. Or was it 3 years or 4 years? I can't remember. I made this channel for gaming stuff, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Are you planning on making any more debunking videos regards to Really Haunted? William, welcome, by the way. This is the thing, though. For me, this is different to other channels, but for me, if I've made like about 5 or 6 videos on a channel, I don't see the point in making more. That's my take on it. And I know I'm hurting my channel by not making videos on, people who are so blatant, but I'm always the one in, if you catch a bit of fakery in one video, the rest of the videos are bullshit. That's my take on it. Other people, nothing wrong with making video after video on them. It's just with me, I'm one and done, basically. I don't know. I'm not saying I'd never do it again on that channel, but if you go back to my videos from like 3, maybe 4 years ago, you'll see Really Haunted videos there. I'm literally pointing out the mask where the teddy bear shadow disappears behind the mask and stuff like that. To me, once I've done it, I've done it. So I don't know. Will. Excuse me. No such thing as a cute spider. See, snakes. I don't like snakes. Not that I don't like them, I'm just not a fan. Put it that way. We finished the file and you can now be a beet farmer. Thank you for joining our community as beet farmers. The guinea pig named Dennis the Menace. Love it. Nikki Jane, welcome. My cat's name is Ziggy Stardust. Brilliant. Camel spiders. No, those are one spiders I would not fucking go near. I wouldn't be naming bloody camel spiders, I can tell you that much. Fuck that. Corn snake named Coral. You need a chihuahua. They're little assholes, but really cute. Are you blonde and fabulous? Who, me? I'm definitely not blonde. I'm definitely not fabulous. Hate clown snakes and spiders. Had a guinea pig called Dinner. One and done is why I like your channel. So many channels out there to be called out. Yeah. Paranormal question. If you attempt an EVP session in a restroom, could you potentially capture a residual fart? Those EVP recorders are bloody sensitive, so yes. Jumping spiders are the cutest. No. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Have you seen the Goliath bird hunter? I do not want to look it up. That will make me not like them anymore. I went blurry. That's probably my ridiculous internet. Probably is. Ooh, they were calling it the backbats of helmets. Bloody hell. Had a snake named Karen. Had a cockle called Roasty. We had a spider living under the TV stand when I was a kid. We named Horace after the Spectrum computer game. Nice. Didn't help me with not to be arachnophobic. I have a jumping spider named Mr. Grey. Used to have a squirrel. Oh yeah, I remember you said that. But a hawk got him. Oh my god. Poor bloody squirrel. I'm not laughing. It's just, I didn't expect to read that. Waka Waka, what's your thoughts on the new Red Dead 1 port conversion? Rockstar demanding. I think it's fucking scandalous, Waka. If you ask me, I think it's terrible. They're charging 70 quid. Is this 60 or 70 quid in UK money for a game which came out in 2011 to be ported to another console? And it's not, it's not like it's been remade from the bottom up. It's just an up-res bloody textures. 70, 60 quid. Rockstar have gone far down in my list for a number of years now. I think they've been milking GTA 5 to death. I used to like that game, but it's been milked to death. And they've lost their way, Rockstar have, if you ask me. I'm not a fan. I haven't been a fan of Rockstar for a couple of years. Essie, welcome. Dan, did you read my comment about the ghost voice in Finders Beepers? Is that on my Discord? I did see a Finders Beepers somewhere. Not my Discord, maybe Beardo's Discord. I'm sure I saw that not long ago. I think. I don't know. Are residual hauntings true? You know my stance on that. The science tells me no. So that's all I can say. Foggy morning, welcome. Bree, welcome. Hello, quick question. How's your eye? I'm assuming you're talking when I injured it from the terrifying toilet light switch. Even though, when was that? That was, what was that, a year and a half ago or something? I still wake up in the mornings, and if I get dry eyes and I open my eyes too quick, it rips a layer of my eyeball off. And I have to sit there and close my eyes for about 10 to 15 minutes until it starts to feel better. Still happens almost a year and a half later. That's fun. Never have an injured eye if you can help it. Because whatever it did, it like scarred deep into my bloody retina. So every now and again, it re-rips like, not your eyeball's like an onion. It's got layers, really thin little layers over your eyeball. And every now and again, if you have a dry eye, or me, anyway, with my injury, if I have a dry eye in the morning and open my eyes too quick, I rip a layer off, it hurts like shit, and I have to close my eyes for 10 to 15 minutes until it comes back. It's really fun. It's really fun. The state of video games is scandalous right now with the money gouging. That's why BG3 has got so good. Oh, Baldur's Gate. I've never played a Baldur's Gate game. I'm hearing good things about it, though. It does make me want to play it. But I've never played any of those games, so I don't know what type of game it is. But I'm hearing really good things about it. And I did read something the other day. I can't remember where I read it. It was probably on Twitter. Not X, Twitter. About an article saying Baldur's Gate... what was it? Something along the lines of Baldur's Gate shouldn't have been made because it's ruined other games because it sets a standard for quality. What a ridiculous thing to say. Alright, sorry, skipping now. I still play Mario World on Super Nintendo. It's not there, but I have a Super Nintendo with Mario World. I love it. It's probably upstairs somewhere. I know you believe in aliens. It's not so much like the ones like, coming to Earth and chopping up cows and, the greys. I just think this has to be something out there. That's what I'm saying. I mean the deep expanse of the universe, because it's so big. That's the part I'm in the camp. And I know what's called the Fermi paradox says I'm wrong, or not wrong, but it's unlikely. But it has to be. 13.5 billion years. 13.9 billion years. Come on now. It's got to be. Or maybe it's gone. It's already passed in some little corner of the universe. Who knows? You don't know. How the hell did you hit your eye on a toilet bowl? It was a terrible dark night. Back in 2021. Mr. Grey had a couple of pints in the pub. Came home one night. Went to the toilet, and there was a pull cord switch for the toilet. And because I was a bit wobbly, because obviously the pints, I pulled it and it sort of flicked out it went to like such a distance, it flicked out my hand. And because my eye was open and because my reactions were a bit slow because of the pints, the plastic cap at the end of the light switch flicked up, bang, in the center of my eyeball. Hit me back into the wall. And I was like, ugh. I was like that the entire night. Woke up the next morning. I couldn't open my eyes. It was extreme pain. Couldn't open my eye at all. I think I had to have time off work. Oh, no. Yeah, no. The Monday came, which was 2 days later. I had to have time off work. And I could only go outside with sunglasses on. I went to the doctor or the hospital. I can't remember where I went, though. It's such a blur. No pun intended, but the entire week was a blur. And I eventually went down to the hospital and I had like scans and stuff, and they said that I had what was it? I had a slice in my retina, right underneath my like lens, wherever the bloody hell you call it. And they said it probably will heal. They gave me like antiseptic drops and painkilling drops, which I had to use daily, and it made my pupil go bloody the size of my head. It was brilliant. But a week later then, oh no, sorry. Oh yeah, they put like what's it called? A medical lens. I had to have a medical lens in my eye. Basically like a contact lens, which I kept in for 4 weeks. Or 3 weeks, I can't remember now. After 3 weeks, I went back and they took it out and it was still really bad. So they had to shave my eyeball. It's the worst thing I've ever had, honestly. They had to shave my eyeball. Oh my God, it's all coming back. Basically, I had to sit in a chair while an eye doctor. What she do? She puts like was it iodine drops or something, antiseptic. No, what's it called? Anesthetic drops in my eyeball. She said, "This will work now. You won't feel no pain." Bullshit. And I had to sit in this machine which kept my eyeball open like that. And she said, right, you have to keep still now while I do this. And I was like, I'm trying. My eyeball was fighting against me. I was trying my best to stay still. I could not stay still. She said, it's only going to take about 15 minutes to do. I was there for 45 minutes in that chair, fighting. And then she started shaving. It's basically like, it says it's an eyeball shave. It's not literally shaving with a bloody razor. But it's like, it's almost like a sandpaper. And she basically scraped a couple of layers off my eyeball, and I could feel every single thing. I can't explain the feeling. The pain was painful. Even with the drops in, I could feel every single stroke of that sandpaper still taking layers off my eyeball. Apologies if this is making anyone squeamish, by the way. But, yeah, that took ages to shave off. And when she finally done it, obviously it had the anaesthetic drops in it. And she said, right, you can go now. So I went home, and she said that take some painkillers because the anaesthetic's going to wear off eventually. All right, then. So I got home, and when that wore off, there was one of the worst nights I've ever had. It felt like when the painkiller wore off, it felt like I couldn't sleep. It felt like someone was just stabbing my eyeball constantly for about 6 or 7 hours throughout the night. It was the most painful thing I've ever had. It was horrible. And they said if it doesn't heal, again, I'll have to go back and have what's it called? Not an injection, but like they have to poke holes into my eyeball with a needle. I really don't want that. I really don't want that. So even though it still rips now and again, I have not gone back. And I don't want to go back. It's the worst, honestly. Honestly, I've been punched in the face. I've had knees to the face from like rugby and stuff when I was younger. I've never had anything as bad as that eyeball injury in my life. Never, ever. It's the worst thing I've ever had, honestly. It is horrible, and I do apologise if I put people off stuff. It was honestly the worst thing I've ever done, and it was from a fucking light switch in the toilet. It was so stupid. But yeah, that was my eyeball story. I haven't told that for a while. It is 1 in a million. It was literally 1 in a million accident. It was just pure coincidence, or whatever the hell you call it, fate, that flicked up and hit me directly bang center in my eyeball with my eye open. Horrible. Oh, it's making me rub my eye just thinking about it. As bad as toothache, Sailor, I would take toothache for the rest of my life over the pain I had in that eyeball, especially after the shaving. Trust me. Brown Coat, welcome. Sorry if I've missed everyone, by the way. I was telling my eyeball story. Maxidex. I don't know, that sounds familiar. I can't remember. I haven't had drops for a while now, but I had so many drops, different drops I had to use. Got to go water the gardens. You missed your joke. I probably did. Lying somewhere. I do apologise. Joe, I had a complete topic I was going to talk about, and we've just waffled on for over an hour. This is great. I sort of get in one when I'm talking about my eyeball injury, because it just all comes flooding back. Was you going to tell us? Yes, right. Yes. I've seen people get the old-fashioned surgery to fix nearsightedness, the sandpaper type. If they neglect to use the painkiller eye drops, I can't imagine not using the painkiller eye drops. I always love chatting balls. But anyway. Yes, right, okay. I'm just going to... The drama involved with lately in this entire community is insane. Never used to be like this. It's just gone through the roof. People are getting copyright claims, copyright strikes. And Obviously, Pablo got a lot of shit the last couple of days. And I feel bad for Pablo because he was just asking the question, and I commented on his video. And somehow Beardo got bloody flack from it. Honestly crazy. No worries, Cobalt. Thanks for stopping by. Ariel, welcome. But yeah, so this stuff now, right? Pablo just asked a question. I personally would have worded it a bit differently to what Pablo worded it, right? I would have, because, he used like 97% or whatever. It is what it is. But, he was only asking the question. He didn't say they are 100% fake. He said, are they faking? That was all it was. And what are they called? Ghost Theory, or GT we'll call them. They obviously made a response video. And I think they were okay, sort of, in the response video. But, the title, Are Debunkers Telling the Truth? They obviously just blanket blaming everyone, I don't know. But the thing that annoys me the most about that, right, is like, and the reason I put, there you go, yes, I knew I had a bloody point. This morning I put up, when I was waiting outside work for the boss to open up, I put up on YouTube, what did I say? If someone was made to make a debunk video on the Ouija brothers, how would they react? And the reason I asked that is because I know exactly how they would react. Because I've seen people comment in their videos and other videos or other channels, where someone has said, I don't believe this part, in your video, they're talking about the Ouija brothers now. I don't believe this in your video. I think you might have done this. I can't remember where it was now. And they immediately commented back, we're happy to send you the raw footage. Happy to send you. We don't, we know it was this, but thanks for the comment. That was it. That was it. And I think that's the best way you can come to anything. Like I always say, if you're on YouTube, you have to be able to take criticism. You have to be. I think, and especially if you investigate paranormal bloody investigations. If you were going in anywhere, it doesn't even have to be paranormal. If you were investigating something, and someone says, "No, I don't think it's that. It's actually this," you should then take their information on board and I don't know. And you can either confirm then, oh yeah, actually you're right, or no, you're wrong, but I appreciate the feedback. That's how these things should go. And do you know what the other annoying thing is about Ghost Theory? Now, I haven't interacted with them much at all, right? The filmmakers. I'm a big fan of filmmaking, the technical aspects of filmmaking. I always have been since I was a kid. I've mentioned this many times. I love filmmaking. Those two, forget about the investigation stuff now. Those two would seem like the kind of people I would want to go for a pint with and, chip at their brain about filmmaking, because I just love filmmaking stuff. But then just the way they knee-jerk react to things that when someone says about something in their videos. And, there's nothing wrong with making a response video. They made a response video. There's nothing wrong with that. Anyone would do the same. But sometimes I think their knee-jerk reaction, I think they need like a day, if you ask me, to react to something, because I think the knee-jerk reaction is always a bit like, you think, calm down, basically, like, the response video weren't that bad, but you go to their comments, not them, but their heart in it all, but the comments in the video they made, and they're saying there's threats from this community. Oh yeah, I forgot as well, I commented on their video, saying, please let us know who's sending you threats, let us know in private who you're using names on, because we don't want them in the community. We don't. And I had no response whatsoever, nothing. So I checked this morning in work, off my work's computer. Obviously, I'm not logged into YouTube. My comment is not there, but I can see it. Basically, I've been shadow banned on their channel. I think that's what it is. But so yeah, they that's all I asked was, who was the people sending you threats? Nothing. And you go into the comment section on that video they made, responding to Purple. The amount of shit. The amount of shit. People are saying so much shit about Purple and stuff. And they're saying all the shittiness is coming from this community. Definitely not. Definitely not. And it's just weird. Jen, I waffle too much, I know. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say, really. I think Ghost Theory, as people, they seem like genuinely nice people. They react the wrong way to things, if you ask me. I don't think they can't handle criticism. Put it that way. That's what I think. Get too much activity. Oh, I 100% agree, by the way. I've always said, if every single video of yours has fucking crashes in the room and door slamming things, slamming in the distance, you have to question that. You have to bloody question it. I'm not talking about the the video makers, but the audience needs to question that stuff. I'm just saying. But like I said, forget about the paranormal part. The reaction is always like knee-jerk reaction. And exactly, Purple was nice as pie. He's nice enough about it. Like I said, I would have worded it differently to Purple. I would have said, what's that? What's that? It looks like a thing. But, they went off. And, that's pretty much it. Really? There seemed a lot of one-sided comments. Well, this is the thing. Like I said, I commented on their video. And then I think I've got shadow banned for a completely innocent bloody question. And I didn't even make the bloody video. I commented on the video. That was it. And it's not just that. It's like all the drama going on in this bloody community right now. It never used to be like this. Never used to be like this at all. And like this, the last, say, year, it's gone crazy. And I can understand PSI not wanting to be involved in that. I can totally understand. Sometimes I do think, shall I just get away from all the debunking stuff? I do genuinely think that sometimes. Because sometimes I just want to make a funny video. And it's just like... And it's not that I can't take the criticism. Trust me, I can absolutely take it. I've been doing this a long time. It's just sometimes like, oh my God, what is it now today? What is it today? It's something all the bloody time. Grace Hill, welcome. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to waffled about absolute bollocks for like an hour, and then that took like 5 minutes. Debunkers need to try investigating. Well, they do. This is the thing now, and I don't think most should realize, but a lot of people, the people who make paranormal videos and then they come to a debunking channel and they go, you don't know nothing, you've never been out in it. First of all, yes. Second of all, people forget that Purple, Beardo, obviously PSI, I don't know about the side-eye guy, I have no idea, the shape, they are believers in the paranormal. I'm the one who's not. Open skeptic sort of thing, but I'm more the scientific route of it. I'm not a scientist. But people forget that. And then they say, not Beardo, I'm not talking about you, don't worry. I'm not saying because you've been a year, I'm not talking about you, trust me. But, even me, I've been on bloody paranormal investigations. Nothing's happened. Nothing has happened whatsoever. And I used to do urban exploring. And I used to go to bloody the darkest, dankest places. Darkest. And I knew the history and, supposed haunting. I still went there on my own at night. With nothing but a torch and a camera. So to say that you've never been in these places is so full of shit. Just annoys me. It just annoys me. But yeah, that was my little rant. Sorry. Oh, God. I don't know. It's like the drama lately is just... Oh, God. Like I said, it's because I have so much of it in work. I try to avoid it best I can. But then sometimes I open my big mouth. And then I get involved with it. Oh, God. But yeah, that was my little rant. I think Beardo has the right idea of investigation in tandem with the market. Exactly. Yeah, I don't think any, and this goes to any paranormal investigator, I don't think you should ever go to anywhere with the mindset that every single creek, anything is paranormal. You should never do that. I personally think, this is my personal thinking, you should, if you want to do your ghost investigation or whatever, I think you should go into somewhere, with the mindset thinking nothing is going to happen. That's you should go to, nothing's going to happen, there is nothing here. That's the mindset you should have when you enter any supposedly haunted place, I think. So then if something does happen, you think, your rational brain will kick in instead of thinking, oh my God, it's a fucking demon. Your rational brain will thinking, no, actually, it's just, it's just the house relaxing at night because I'm here at 3 a.m. That's my way of looking at it. Whenever I go to somewhere, when I went to 30 East Drive, or what is it called? It's called the Scared Inn. Loved the places. A bit fucking expensive, but I loved them. But whenever I entered those places, I was in the mindset of like thinking nothing's gonna happen. I'm just here to enjoy the environment, and that's it. And I've missed loads of chat now because I'm bloody ranting a bit, so I do apologise. People are overly sensitive. Everyone is outraged over little things. It's really annoying. B225 girl, I agree. And Beardo, I don't think you don't... what's the word? I don't think you go out... You wake up one morning and think, I'm going to create shit. It's just because you're not afraid to go after the individual channels, and then that comes back. That's what it is. Oh, God. It's sometimes I laugh at it, and sometimes, oh my God, I just want to make funny dog videos. Like, Jaya, welcome and goodbye. Major Farnsworth, welcome. But yeah, that was my little rant, because like I said, the last week or two, the fucking stuff going on is insane. I am a party pooper, Beardo, you know this. Well, then my hair won't talk about. I've missed so much stuff now. I do apologise. I tried to explain to a woman on a different Discord that what she captured wasn't an orb but dust. Everyone piled on me. I just said to her, yes, it's your Jen. Come on now, you can't say stuff like that. Real paranormal does not happen like most of these channels show. It's frustrating having experienced it. Yeah, well, this is the thing. If this is the little what's the term I'm looking for? The little what's it called? Litmus test? Is that the term I'm looking for? If you go to a channel, things are fucking flying about, doors are slamming, things are crashing in the room, expect shenanigans. That's the way I look at it. Like I said, the most honest investigators I know on this platform, the Ouija Brothers, I have never seen them catch anything. Apart from EVPs, which they have usually said, oh, that was my ruffle under my shirt. I've never seen them catch anything. But that's the little test you should give every single channel. And by the way, I'm not saying they're 100% faking if someone does have like a sound or something. I think they could be misinterpreting it or something. Where the hell do you say that word? Gail Bell, welcome. Hi, Mr. Gray. We love you from Gail and Connor in Surrey. Nice. I appreciate it. I was accused of being in the Chinese government. Question, how long have you been debunking and investigating? I mean, this is the other thing, right? I'll answer that question first, right? Since late 2019. Not long. Going with that, I'm not an investigator. I'm really not an investigator. And I'm not a scientist. Because this is the other argument. Iranian Putin, thank you very much. Asking me about my greasy hair. I wake up at 5 a.m. to grease it for 3 hours and no one cares. Show your local area Putin some love. I have a difficult job. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm not a scientist, right? And the reason I say that, because I'm not a scientist, but you'll get people in the comments sometimes, they're like, you don't know anything. You're not there. You have no qualifications. You're not an expert in this. Nobody is an expert in the paranormal. Maybe Kieran O'Keefe, but it's different. Nobody is an expert in anything. Not in this. Debunkers are not experts. Paranormal investigators are not experts. And that's it. You're as much as an investigator as everybody else. I mean, I don't know. It might seem like I'm angry, by the way. I'm really not angry, trust me. I'm just going on a thought process right now. And it's hard to stop me when I do sometimes. But anyway, how are we all today? Oh, God. You're an expert if you're dead. There you go. That's the one time. But anyway. You remind me of the day I see moving shadows on my walls. I was so sick and hallucinating so much, but it's weird because I'm awake and seeing it. I see expert and I guess it means they've read all the library books on ghosts. If that's how you class an expert, I am an expert. Because that's all I did as a kid was read bloody ghost books. That's all I did. You're a scientist. As a science is a way of thinking. Yeah, I know what you're talking about when it comes to that. Farnsworth. What if we are the ghosts and they are alive? I've seen that film with Nicole Kidman. It was bloody scary. I started watching Paranormal Viz when Turn Paranormal had a drink with a demon in the I have never seen that one. But I am unsurprised. No problem, Steph. Thanks for stopping by. As if it's a straight science you can study at Oxford. I think you can study some stuff. Was it demonology? I don't know. Is that a legit qualification? I don't know. Is it? I'm not even sure. Can you get a degree in debunking? Parapsychology. Is that an actual degree you can get? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's not just investigators faking stuff. I don't think Nexpo. I don't know who Nexpo is. I've heard the name, but I don't know what that is. Is faking stuff, and even eCash or something with some people led to believe that's it, the owner of the place faking stuff. Well, that's another thing it could be when investigators don't go somewhere. It could be the owners. Could be, you don't know. They wander around with a K2 or a REM pod, but real science involves lots of data capture over time. It's almost a false promise to use these tools. Yeah, I'm not a fan of any of those tools at all, to be honest with you. I started watching you after you and Casper live stream, so glad I've forgotten Indiana. I appreciate it. Fact or fiction, Mr. Grey, or both? In what? Parapsychology, yeah. I suppose that is. I can't help being bald. I was born that way. Have you ever been on a ghost tour in Llangfire? No, but I have been on a couple of ghost tours with an ex-girlfriend. I really enjoyed them. Nothing happened. But it was really creepy. What are you having for dinner tonight? I don't know. I'm really hungry and I'm still ill. Maybe that's why I'm getting all ranty. I don't know. They're paranormal psychologists. That's a legit field. No, I know it's a legit field. But it is a field. in an unproven science, so to speak, if you know what I mean. It's a degree. Online degrees in parapsychology. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fully aware of parapsychology. I'm really far behind the chat now. I do apologize. There used to be a parapsychology degree offered at UCLA. That's where we got the entity case investigation. Interesting. I don't know where all the hair talk is coming from, by the way. It's so weird. Parapsychologists and demonologists, you can get up to PhD. Interesting. Are you and Beardo brothers? No. Definitely not. I watched Alien Man and I watched Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo is more real. Yeah. Don't forget the sky phenomena. The new UAP. There's loads of UAP stuff going on at the moment. By the way, I hope I didn't come across as like having a go at anyone, because I really weren't. I was just in general saying my general thoughts about everything going on right now. I really do hope I didn't come across as having to go at anyone, because I really wasn't. Have you heard of the big Welsh Bigfoot of Caerphilly Mountain? I think I have, Greg. I think I have. I'm not religious, but my logic has led me to believe there's a force that prevents the paranormal being caught on camera. Who knows, Mike? Who knows? I made homemade empanadas. I don't know what that is, Maureen. I'm eating borscht right now. I'm not super happy about it. There are other branches of psychology with research the belief in the paranormal from an evolutionary perspective. There's an interesting AMA on Reddit. I might post in this. Post away. Brothers, look at this. He looks like a thumb. I look like a lollipop found down the back. I do look like a thumb. Hang on. There I am. This is the new species. Speaking to you from Thumb World. Bow down to my thumb head. All you beautiful people. I saw Kickspat. Oh yeah, someone pointed out earlier on. I watched it in work. Callan got his hair back. I've been sporting my look on Callan all these years, and he's got his bloody hair back. How dare he? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, where's the Callan's hair come from? I thought he went bald. Or he just decided to go bald. I don't know. It's weird. So weird. Any thoughts on stone tape theory? I do, but I can't think of it right now because I can't remember what stone tape theory is. I know what it is, sort of, but I can't. Is it like... What's stone tape? Is it... Let me think, right. Is it like the residual hauntings are like seeped into the brickwork of buildings or something like that? Is that the stone tape, or am I talking complete bollocks? I don't know. The trash bin fails. Immediate reaction is the ghosts. Bruh, chill, said the ghosts. Mr. Grey, big fan. Have you seen the new Bigfoot video? Taken at the distance, looks somewhat... No, I have not. I'm sure I'll see it on a top 5 some point, but I have not seen it. Twins. I've posted a link to a parapsychology course in Discord. I'm going to have a look at that later, right? And if it doesn't cost too much, I'm going to do that bloody course. So then when someone comes out, who's this stupid bald person saying there's no ghost there? I'm a parapsychologist, motherfucker. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to do a parapsychology course. I'm going to become a parapsychologist. And then I can have Psych next to my name. Foxy Red, bloody hell. Thank you very much for gifting the 10 memberships. I very much appreciate it. What was the last thing you played on your guitar? Video Games by Tenacious D. I love that song. Traitor! I emailed you about kick spam. Oh, Foggy, there you go. It's probably you who mentioned it to me this morning. I did see it. The environment acts as a kind of tape recorder. So I was sort of on the right track with that. Interesting. Pennaford Farm. I've viewed that place. What have I missed? 4-part BBC Ghost Dog. Oh no, I haven't seen that. Oh wait, did someone post that in the Discord? Was you, Boojin? Did you post it? I haven't watched it yet, if that's the one you mean. If you could learn the truth about conspiracy theory, but every time you did, you got an inch shorter, would you? Yeah. I just buy big boots then from all the money I make. Interesting question. Excuse me. I keep waiting to see Gifted next to my name. Yes. Oh, Iranian Putin, thank you for the 5 gifts. Very much appreciate it. Did Hardboil get one this time? No, he didn't. Damn it. Did you watch the Flat Earth stuff? Which one? I've watched a lot of Flat Earth stuff, if that's, in general. Mr. Gray, you're going to play the new Texas Chainsaw game. I haven't seen what type of game it is yet, but I am aware of it. If it's good, I'll play it. I'll chase Rich down. I'll do it too then when you can buy a fire station and a hearse and wait. What, are we ghostbusting now? Oh, Parasite. Oh, right. Yes. I'm so down for that. I'm so down for becoming a qualified parapsychologist. What would they say to that then? What would paranormal investigators say to that? If I made a video saying there's a bit of bullshit and they're like, who's this guy? I'd be parapsychologist. Mr. Grey. I'm gonna get a Ghostbusters onesie suit, whatever you bloody call it. I'm gonna have my Mr. Grey on a parapsychologist. You mark my words. I stick on a playlist and try to play along. Never can remember what I play. Oh, guitar. It's the best way to do it half the time. Love the videos where you go out yourself and do paranormal ghost hunts. Any planned trips? 100%. And to top 3 to 209. Yes, definitely. Videos outdoors coming up. 100%. Do you have an update to your dance with the new ham hair head? No. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. The gifters are indeed generous. I always appreciate it. I saw one with Andrew Gold. He was getting ripped in the live chat. I don't know what that is, Jen. Who's Andrew Gold? I'm starting to think ghosts aren't real. I got a title, bitch. Simon Dan does a great job debunking most. Yeah, I really enjoy his stuff. And I always recommend Creaky Blinder as well. Chicken shawarma. I love shawarma. I eat it quite a lot. You need to wear a white lab coat. I almost, Joe, I genuinely, I'm not even joking, I almost bought a lab coat the other day because I was going to make this funny video thing I have in my brain, which I'm still going to make. And I almost ordered the lab coat off Amazon. I'm glad you reminded me about that, actually. State Puff Marshmallow Investigators. Perfect. Any kind of ologist. I was going to say something really naughty and I won't. True unless given to a weird, creepy person that makes weird advances and asking weird questions. I don't know what we're talking about. They are real, but I never have a phone or camera on me to catch one. I'm amazed that somebody can just ask them to appear and they will. Exactly, Mahoney. Exactly. I'm married to a Russian, so my dinner option is borscht or gulag. Be cool to see you, Beardo and Pat. Very soon, Gail. Very soon. I look forward to it. Andrew Gold is an investigative journalist, and he had a flat earther on his... Oh, really? I will have to watch that one. What is your opinion of the deep ocean? Getting terrifying. As it's basically the unknown territory. The deep ocean is absolutely... It terrifies me. I got this, what's it called, thalassophobia thing. but I do like looking at the weird marine life they got down there. It's fascinating stuff, if you ask me. The almost died twins think a parapsychologist is two psychologists. Very good. Proctologist, David James, yes. Respect, Mr. Grey, Beetle, Lionheart. Well, thank you very much, Lionel. What was that, Thundercats? I appreciate it. Have you seen Oppenheimer or Barbie yet? No, not yet, and I really want to. The vastness of the ocean scares me. Thalassophobia, I have that. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It goes through me just thinking about it. I love a good sausage with eggs and hash browns. I am so lost on chat right now. Zoologist. I'm going to get something with ologist at the end of my name. Don't matter what it is. I just found out that Rick Astley can never be a baker. He has promised to never desert you. The Mariana Trench, yeah. I wish one day... No, I'm saying that, I'd never do it. I was going to say, I wish one day they'd have like a tourist attraction go down there, but... Which, safe, by the way. Not right now, but like in the far future where it's 100% safe. Still wouldn't go down there. I think people are a bit harsh on flat earthers as they're easy to ridicule and the police don't harm anyone. I don't know if they... Well, they don't harm. No, I agree they don't harm anyone, but... They harm education. That's the thing about it. So I don't know. I'm probably making arancini tonight. I don't know what that is, but it sounds nice. Gingerology. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. What's the time? You know, I haven't eaten for hours. I think I'm getting delirious. Have you ever contacted any of these paranormal channels to do a debunking interview? I have, and I can't remember who it was. By the way, I'm more than happy to have anyone on my channel for an interview. Anyone. Paranormal investigator, full-blown skeptic, people that are featured in videos. I am happy to have them on, and I've always said I won't be a dick. I will never be a dick towards them. I just want to speak to them and ask them what's happening, stuff like that. A debunkologist. I'm taking that one. Booking a submersible for Mr. Grey, the Mariana Trench. A bollocksologist. Urologist. Analyzing others' piss. The Abyss is a brilliant movie. Gynecologist. Interview for a wife. A boologist. I love that, Tasha. Or Ricky. I love that. A boologist. Has anyone been to the bottom of the Mariana Trench? I think they have. Hasn't James Cameron been to the bottom of that trench? I know there's two blokes in the 1960s who went down there and survived, by the way. I think a few people have been to the bottom, though. I bet Slaptown won't join you. I'd happily have Callan from... See, this is the thing, see, even though I take a piss of stuff on those top 5 channels, I quite like Callan. I think he seems like an okay bloke. I don't know him personally. He could be an absolute right shit behind the scenes. I don't know. But I'd happily have Callan on. Callan, if you're watching, I'll happily have you on. Excuse me. No one has been to the bottom. I thought they did. I thought a few people have been to the bottom now. I thought. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Purple, welcome. I am here, not long ago home. Just want to say thank you for being an amazing friend, and thank you for always remaining you. Well, I appreciate it, Purple. My husband's pulmonologist was named Dr. Lung. Or pulmonary, right? Dr. Lung. There's no way that's his real name. He has to be making that up. Not your husband, but the Dr. Lung. He's got to have gone to, like, somewhere where you can have your name changed. Like, I'm going to use that name. He must have. He must have. They've sent drones down to the bottom of the trench. Not sure. I'm sure a few people have been to the bottom of the trench. I'm sure they have. And I think James Cameron is one of them. If he's grown his hair back, he's no ally of yours. What's the best way to submit a video for you to review? In the Discord. Somewhere. It's on my about part of my YouTube channel. Join Discord. Be nice because, you know, I have mods who will slam that ban hammer down like no tomorrow. Illward, welcome. What's up? Mariana Trench is the deepest point of the ocean. It's too deep for current technology. I'm pretty sure, if not people, we've had drones. I'm sure we've had drones down. I could be wrong, but I'm sure we have. I loved the podcast with the Ouija brothers in the shape. Yeah, that was really good. That was really good, actually. I do want to meet up with the Ouija brothers again. We mentioned it a while back, and then I didn't have a car, so. Jacques Cousteau. Shalom. People have been in it, but not at the bottom. Anyone Google? We can Google, but that would involve me putting effort into typing right now, and I can't be bothered. I can't be asked. Spectrologist. Sounds real. Carly Newton, welcome. Those of us who have had an unexplained experience but haven't filmed them find it hard to put across exactly what we've experienced. That's why fakers annoy me. People stop listening. Exactly, Carly. Exactly. Spoils it for everyone else, see? You know? James Cameron visiting... Oh, right, the Titanic. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of then. There you go. Jen's put a link to the Discord in the chat. Go there, have fun, be nice. There's a documentary about the Marianas Trench. They have sent mini subs. Right, there you go. Did the mods get rid of Ariel? I don't know. Who's Ariel? I don't know. What have I missed? What's happening, Jen? What have I missed? Have I missed something? I don't know what I've missed. James Cameron's been down to the Titanic 33 times. Bloody hell. Ever thought of taking one or two of your fans on an expedition? I did, Beardo. I'm joking. Yeah, happily have people come along. Happily. On 26 March 2012, Cameron reached the bottom of the Challenger Deep, the deepest part of the Marianas. Interesting. I knew James Cameron had done it. I feel that sinking feeling. I'm not swimming in any water that has fish the size of a bus. That's the thing I don't like. I like whales, not the country, but the mammals. Are they mammals? I think, yeah. I don't know. But they're so big, I couldn't go near them. That sets off my little thalassophobia thing. I love it. That's exactly what I said last night. What's happening, Jen? What did I miss? You three should do a collab, Beardo, you and Pablo. It's coming. It's coming, Dave. Don't worry about that. Pablo and the GT Arm Debunk. If you want to know something but can't be asked to Google it, make a very wrong statement about it online in chat group and you'll get angrily informed. Yeah, that is true. Beardo is live, right? I tell you what, on that note, because I am bloody hungry. Everyone go to Beardo's. Say hello, my little thumb brother. And everyone go enjoy Beardo's chat. Because I need to get some food anyway. Thank you for everyone who's gifted memberships. Iranian Putin, appreciate it. Oh, and I forgot who else it was. I do apologize. It was Foggy. I appreciate everything. I appreciate all the chats. I appreciate everyone putting up with my ridiculous waffling sometimes. And I'll see you in Beardo's now. Anyway, I'm just going to stop right now. And thanks for everyone stopping by because I never give out notice of these live chats. Anyway, I'm going to wave. Bye for now.